Okay, comic book haul time, my friends, and we're back at it. I want to share what I've been up to. This is mostly local comic book stores, just through the last couple weeks, stuff I found, stuff I put together, and that's what we're going to talk about. So we're going to talk about with the big book first, like I always like to do, start with the big one. Detective Comics number 230. This is, I think it's a Golden Age Batman. It's a 10-cent Batman. And this is the first appearance of the Mad Hatter. So being a first appearance, being, an older Batman book, it definitely cost me 30 hours of working on the weekend on the comic book store. So I was saving up. I want to get something I normally never would buy. I mean, in this condition, it's probably $400-$500 retail. But 30 hours of work. I thought was a good trade off for it. I'm happy with it. It makes me happy. It's something I never would get normally. It's definitely a lower grade, but it presents well and it makes me happy. So wanted to share that one. And that's that. Next on my list of ones I'm sharing, it's actually a magazine, Star Wars Insider. I believe it's number 95. Yeah, it's number 95. So the reason why I wanted to get this one is it came out in 2007. They're promoting the Clone Wars is coming, and they're talking about the Clone Wars. And there's one, you know what? I'll just show it. I don't have a lot of ones to show on this haul, but I can kind of show you what's inside. So with Ashoka TV show coming out, I'm doing some Ashoka research. And so there's this one panel there. See, that's her right there in the background. So they didn't want to give away the new character in the magazine here, but they were teasing her there. So you can definitely tell that's Ashoka. And this predates, the comic book. I mean, it's a magazine, but it predates the comic book. Maybe it's one of her first appearances technically, even though it's kind of like in the shadows, in print. As a collector, I thought it was pretty cool, and it was super cheap. So I know I bought it delivered to me on eBay for under $10. So I was like, okay, that's cool, and it's cheap, and I'm gonna get it. So that's why I got it. Just that one little picture right there of her. Okay, now we're to the comic book haul. We'll start off with the one that made me the most happy as far as searching the LCSs and what I could find and what's going on. I was so happy I even recently shared it on my Instagram. But anyways, this is Bloodshot number 0, but what makes this one special is that it's the gold variant. So whenever you see Valiant, whenever you see those, I always check to see if it's a gold variant. And I think I was able to get an Eternal. I should check. You're going off of memory sometimes with your collection. I think I was able to get an Eternal Warrior gold variant for like $4 or $5, because the guy wasn't aware it was the gold variant. But I was just going through it, and I happened to randomly come across Bloodshot. It had a $6 sticker on it, and I was like, wait a second, this is the gold variant. Every time I see this book, that's what I look for. $6 is probably a high price for this book. This is dollar book all day long. But as a gold, it's like a $40 book. So to find it for $6 just with the hunt, I feel like I literally found gold. So that was cool. I think this is a fairly recent comic, Wonder Woman 793. I just saw it on the shelf still. I think it's a couple months old. Cover price. Hey, why not? I'll get it. So with the Daredevil TV show, they're talking about the new love interest. Apparently she makes her first appearance in this book, Daredevil 126. I don't even know her name. I don't know anything. But I've seen copies out and about, going for about $15, but I just didn't like the condition. And I happened to go to a store I hadn't been to in a long time. And I was going through Daredevil, and I saw this one for like $12. And I don't really, it's a nice condition. You know, is it a 9.8? No, but is it, you know, I don't know what it is, but I definitely don't see dings on the spine, which was the like, okay, I'll get it for that price and that condition. I've shown Cyber Frog books before. I don't know. I just like Cyber Frog. Seeing this one, I think it was like $8. I was like, you know, I don't have this one. This one's cool. It's affordable. I'm just gonna get it. So that's what I did. This next one here, I finally bit the bullet. I've been looking for this one for a couple of years now, at a halfway decent price. I paid $30 for it. That's about what it goes for. So $30 is like really a realistic, fair price for it. It's Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, #6, first appearance of Leatherface. It's just one of those Ninja Turtle books that has eluded me. And I finally just, the store, I know the store had it. And I finally was like, well, you know what? Actually, I think they had it for $40, but I was able to get it for 30% off because they're running some sort of sale. So that's why I got it. You know, with taxes and everything, it was like $30. But, you know, that's what it goes for. I'm happy with it. I need it for the collection. I can just cross it off my list after giving it a good run. Lots of the books, when I spend, you know, $25, $35 for a book, it's one I've been looking for, and I really give it a good run to try to find cheaper. But the danger is, you know, maybe the market will have it go up, but most occasions, the longer you wait, the better off you are. But after a couple years, I'm like, I just need to get it. So super happy to add this one to the collection. What else? My last video, or a couple of videos ago, I got a bunch of white tigers for $2, and this is a 6-issue set, and I was missing #4. Found this one for cover price, so this one cost me $3. But you know, I got the white tiger set. I was missing it. I needed it. I got it. Rumors of a villain or in some sort of, I don't know. I can't remember now, but somehow this is the first appearance of a villain. It might show up in some sort of movie with James Gunn. It was super cheap. It was $2 at the store. I don't know. It's kind of a cool cover. You got Bruce Wayne as James Bond, kind of that feel to it. Whatever. It's $2. It's the first appearance of a villain that, you know, people are, you know, speculating on, even though it's not popular or whatever. $2 is what you should pay for this book. So happy to add it to the collection. Figured why not, cover price. I have the first print. I have the second print. I might as well complete the run, go for the third print for cover price. So Spider-Boy #7, third print. Okay, fine. I'll do it. What else do we have here? So we're still, all these are going in the personal collection. We haven't got, I'm finding more stuff for the personal collection, just because it's less of a criteria like to flip, because flipping you have to buy right. This, you know, if it's a fair price and you want it, just do it. So probably maybe about a year ago, I came across a bunch of Miles Morales books at this one store, and the guy was selling me for $2 a piece. But he took out some keys. So I pretty much now have the whole run from this series, like going to, like, I think it goes to 40 something, but I'm still I have a straight run into the 35, I think. So I need to work on the other ones, but I was always missing #8. He pulled this one out and some other ones, but I think I had those other ones already. He pulled this one out. I've been kind of looking for it. I mean, he wanted like $50 for it after he pulled it out. So I was like, no, that's a little too high. And I've always been looking, and actually the store I work at on the weekends had a couple of these, and it cost me 2 hours of work. So, so that's, you know, it's probably about a $30 book realistically right now. So that was kind of why I was like, okay, so it worked out for me in the end. This one I was happy to find. This is the Gunslinger Spawn GameStop exclusive, still sealed, $5.99 cover price for a GameStop exclusive. I think, you know, if you're gonna go Gunslinger Spawn, might as well get the variant. That seems probably shorter printed. I don't know, but you get it for $5.99. I was like, I'll do it. This one I was super happy to find. I found it one other time in the wild, and it was like for $10, and I was gonna get it, but it had such a heavy uh, dent on the spine. I was like, no, I can't do it. So I found this one in relatively good condition in a dollar bin. So every time for the last probably year, I've been going, whenever I come across Gru, I've been looking for this one. It's Gru the Wanderer #7 from the, I think it's Pacific printing, but this is the first appearance of Shakal. I don't know, I'm probably saying the name wrong, but that's Gru's girlfriend. Kind of like the Red Sonja to his Conan, you know, him being Conan, one of those things. And you know, every time I go to Gru, I always have looked for this one. It's the first time I even found it in the walls. This is the first time I've seen a decent copy for a decent price. I'm almost done. Almost have found the 5 issues Red Sonja Spider-Man set. This one was $5. I figured that's close enough to cover price. Cover price is $3. I think the only one I'm missing is with him and Venom on the cover. I think Venom's on the cover. So I'll have to double check. I really should write this down, but I know I needed this one. I knew I was happy to find it. I'm one away now from completing that run. I'll just do it. I don't know. I just thought that was a random kind of a cool cover, and it was $1. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. Let's see here. Oh, here it's story time. We ready for the story time? Batman Death Metal #1. I think it's a German, Megadeth. It's a German printing, I guess. So here's the story. So I'm at a store I usually don't go to. They usually don't have stuff, whatever. I go like once every, 5 months, 3 months. I don't know, something. And they don't have prices on stuff. It's one of those stores. They don't have a lot, but, so I'm like, sometimes I can walk away with halfway decent stuff. Most of the time I don't. I had no idea what this was. I thought it was cool. I like the cover. I'm like, if it's under $10, I'm just going to buy it if the guy says so. I'll just put it in my pile, of, I don't know, I think I got, I don't know, I don't remember. At the store, I think, I got the Crystar Warrior #8, and I got some other, iffy stuff, nothing exciting. So he gets to this one, and he's like, "Oh no, this should be behind the wall. This is like a $50+ book. So it's expensive." So I was like, "Okay, I'm not interested." And then it sits with me, and then I'm thinking about it, and then I'm like, "Oh golly, that was kind of cool." And then I don't know, just being able to like, no, you can't. I don't know. It was one of those ones that just kind of festered. So then, not too long ago, I had a bunch of, this is what I do in my mind too to justify buying, which kind of makes it fun to collect. I had a bunch of the JSA Secret Files #1, and I was able to sell one or flip one because of the James Gunn, Hawk Girl, Kendra Saunders first appearance, those type of things. And I got like, maybe under $20 plus shipping. So I probably walked away with like, $17. So I was like, okay, I would have traded that book for this book any day. So then I go and I find this book for like $15 shipped to me online from Germany. And I was like, oh, that's a good deal. Let's see what happens. And it came to me, and it's in good condition. I got it. It came from Germany. It was $15 shipped to me. I was like, okay, yay. So that worked out nicely. So that's my Batman Death Metal purchase story. This is just in a dollar bin. I've never heard of Johnny Double, but I believe it's his first appearance, and it was $1, and I wanted to buy something, so I was like, okay, I'll get that one too. And the last 2 books for the collection, Blade Runner #1, it was in a dollar bin. I might have this one already, but it was in a dollar bin, so I'll have to double check. But for $1, I was like, what the heck, I'll just get it. And I found Fantastic Four, the Sunburst variant. I think I'm gonna maybe try to not hard look for the Sunburst variants, but kind of keep an eye open for them, kind of make the list. And if I see Sunburst variants at a very affordable price, like $5 or less, I might buy them and try to, in my hunts, try to get the Sunburst lots or set. I think that's kind of cool. So that's that. So those were the ones I found that I needed for the collection. Now we're to the books that I have already, but the price was low enough, and I was like, why not just add it to the collection? Or add it to stock. So, trade, flip, speculate on, those type of things. $2 a piece. Future Imperfect, The Incredible Hulk, Part 1 and Part 2 for $4. I was like, I can't say no. I have to get that. So I got these for that. It's, that's definitely affordable. No one cares about this book anymore, but I see it in the dollar bins. I have to get it. I remember the first cameo appearance of Hulkbuster. Hey, got to do it. No one cares about this book. I forget who's the first appearance. It's like, I don't know. I don't remember her name, but it's a first appearance. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I'll get it. This was $5. It's the Marvel Legends reprint of first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. Okay, $5 for that. That's kind of cool. I just, when you see, maybe, I just haven't seen this book in the wild in so long in a back issue bin. And it was $6. So it wasn't, it wasn't a super steal. Maybe they go, realistically, it probably should have been $10 to $15, But I don't know, first appearance of the guy who becomes U.S. agent, like John Walker. Okay, whatever, $6. I'll get another one. Amazing Spider-Man 337, $6. I think this is the second appearance of the Sinister Six. So I was like, oh, because the first one is like Spider-Man Annual #1 from way back when, and they brought him back and made him here again, where it kind of the Sinister Six kind of became a thing. So I thought it was cool. I thought it was $6. It was $6. I already have it, but I just haven't seen it in back issue bins so long. It's like, oh, okay, I'll get it. This book got hot. I bought it for cover. I think I think cover's like $5. But still, it's kind of a thing right now. So I was like, whatever, I'll get it. Some Adam Hughes goodness for, how much was this? $3. It's cover price. Can't say no. I'll get it. And Silver Sable 35, last issue in the run for $3. I think that's a good buy as well. Last issue in the run, they can be more sought after and go for a little bit more. So $3 was definitely a good buy on that one. Now, I think I showed you. Here we go. Here's another one I can show you real quick. I have to double check. Again, I'm 90% sure I bought this book when it first came out because I like the cover for cover price. I saw it at the store for $7. Dazzler, Taylor Swift rumors are kind of a thing. If you're going to look for Dazzler, look for cool covers. This is a cool cover. Has potential. $7. Why not? I got to double check if I have it. If I have it already, which I hope I do. Also, earlier I was showing you. I had to have shown you. Here it is. Sorry. So I needed Rose and Thorn #5 to complete my run. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. So I needed #5. I always been looking for #5. Heck, the Rose and Thorn from the series, the Adam Hughes covers, they've been hard. They're harder to find, especially the later ones. Okay, that's cool. I'll stay on the lookout for it, whatever. So when I did happen to come across the set, even though I already have these, of 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for $25. So we got 1, 2. So they were like four something a book, which is a good deal for all of them. 1, 2, and 3 really don't go for much. 4, 5, and 6 4 goes for a little bit more, 5 goes for a little less than 4, and 6 goes for a little less than 5. So I don't know. I just couldn't resist the set. So technically, I'm still looking for number 5 to complete a second set, but at least I was able to finish one set at a decent price. So I don't know. Happy to get that and add number 5 to the collection. Now I got some doubles. What the heck? I know these are current books, but I might as well share them. You know, just an Adam Hughes cover. You know, it doesn't matter. Who cares? And this is also an Adam Hughes cover, but this is the 1 in 50 variant. This is an X-Men book that came out. I want to say I got this from my job. I want to say it was like 2 hours of work for an Adam Hughes 1 in 50 variant. I figured, why not? That's not bad. I'll be happy with it. It's cool. You know, the regular book looks just like this one, but it doesn't. You know, it says X-Men and everything else. Same picture. I wish they would have different pictures, but I don't know. 1 in 50 variant Adam Hughes. I don't know. I kind of like, so I went for it and got it. So, anyways, this is the haul. There was a little more storytelling involved than my last video, but this was exciting. I had a good time in the hunts, and I appreciate you guys listening and watching, and I'll continue to share. Thanks, guys.